Hey you, come on, sit down. You've been sitting at the grown-ups table. I'm your host, Jesse Pimpinelli, and as always, my partner in crime,
John Jacobs.
Thank you so much, and a happy Tuesday to everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining in. We got a lot of great topics we're going to be talking about tonight. Tonight, we're going to be talking about, we're nursing our Mother's Day hangover. So what better way to nurse that Mother's Day hangover by talking about TV and movie moms? There are so many that we could talk about. Some that are the best moms from film and some that are the not so greatest moms from film. And this will also include TV and everything and all that good stuff. So stay tuned because you are watching at the grown-ups table. Now we're going to go over to some table talk real quick just to kind of get us all back together. I was MIA last week. I was at the Funny Bone Comedy Club, but you were in the very capable hands of John, man. John, this last week was your first time doing it, man. That was awesome.
It was. Don't make it out to sound like I can't do this, but look, I'm about to be 43 this year, and I'm at that age where now, like, I get what my dad went through like 30 years ago when the internet came out. Like, there was this point where he was like, I was good with this, but then this came out and it kind of tripped me up for a while. And then I figured it out, but then all this extra shit started coming in. Well, I'm just kind of still here in the middle. So I feel like now it's my turn, right? Like, yeah. I was born in analog, like my people created the digital. We moved everything over to digital, and now it's taking off and it's starting to leave me behind. So I was a little nervous about doing it, but no, it was great. You were an excellent teacher. You taught me how to use the application. It's actually really easy to use.
This is so easy. Like, it's one of the reasons why I enjoy using it.
Yeah.
Right now, my dog, she is like trying to climb and sit on my lap because she's just like.
I actually like toasting, Jesse. So that was interesting, I should say.
Well, definitely we want to have you do it again, man, because like I said, we want to add different flavors to the show. We don't want to just have only what I do only. You know what I mean? And you guys got to talk about Star Wars. So I was jealous about that because I had a roast of Star Wars I did the Saturday before. So I had a bunch of roast videos and jokes I was going to share with you guys. But luckily, in a galaxy not so far away, which is our reality, May 5th or May 4th, will come around once again. I celebrate May 5th, 6th, the whole way through. So that's why.
So I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
Did you get to look at the list?
I saw your guys' list. I saw a few different lists. I saw a few different lists actually because I know some people commented. I don't know. I don't know who commented the one list, but it cracked me up. The Empire of Gold Standards. They had like a nickname for all the movies, and it was hilarious. So I was I'll have to check that list out again because I've seen a few. But anyways. Like I said, it was you did a great job with that. I heard a lot of good stuff from everybody, comments and everything. So
I tried.
Well, you succeeded, my friend. You succeeded. But other than that, like I said, I'm still getting out on the road doing stand up and everything. Today, this will be the first place where I announce it. I will be headlining the Alice Theater in Litchfield, Kentucky on June 28th.
Yay! Headliner.
Yes, I'm going to be. I'm starting to do a theater act now. What's up?
When you headline, do you pick your own opening acts, or does the venue still pick those?
Most of the time, I can pick my own opening acts. I usually have time.
That's pretty cool. Then you have people you can help out and give time to and work with and whatnot. I just wasn't sure on if it was venue picked all that stuff or if the headliner actually gets some say in that.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it, man. It's and hell, maybe if you want, man, if you want to come up with us, it's only a 4-hour drive. We have a hotel and everything. If you want to come, man, you can.
Just depends, man. I am Mr. Mom Monday through Friday. So
all right. Well, it's a Friday, so it's technically end of shift kind of deal. But we'll talk more about that.
That could work. We'll talk about that might work.
Because I have some weird shows. The show before that one, I'm going to be on a campground. So I'm going from a campground.
That sounds fun.
It
sounds like a lot of fun.
I've done a lot of interesting shows. Summertime is the time where I get some really interesting shows. And right now I'm pretty booked up. And right now we almost got a release date for Spooky. So my second comedy special. So I'm very excited about that. So got a lot of cool things coming up, and I'll make sure this is the first place to announce it here at the Grown Ups Table.
Your dog making out with you. I do actually have an idea that I want to talk to you about off camera for this summer that I think would be super fun. So just don't let me forget.
I won't. But anyways, let's get into our conversation tonight. So we're going to talk about mothers, and so I got two lists.
Mother.
I got two lists. Mothers. We got two lists here. I like this list more, just because I'm going to pull it up right now.
First of all, where are we pulling it from? Because that's going to tell us a lot right there.
It's USA Today.
Okay.
It's something called, but they have like a subsidiary called Listwire. And it was at the top of the thing. So I was like, okay, this is interesting. I like a new list. And if it's a bad list, we can make fun of it. So either way, it's a win-win. It's a win-win for all of us.
Is this just television, or is this television and film, or just
television.
film? What is this?
This is television and film.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. Come on.
Yes. So yeah, let's do this. Hold on one second. My dog wants to be on this show so badly.
I understand.
For example, the first person we have here is Lorraine McFly.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. How does everybody feel about Lorraine McFly from Back to the Future being on here? I mean, evidently she didn't know she was trying to canoodle her son. She didn't know it. Okay. She didn't know she was going to game it. She didn't know she was Game of Thronesing him. Okay. She didn't know. So,
but Jesse, she didn't know that she was trying to bang her son. I'll give you that. Okay?
That's what I said.
But she was still drinking as a teenager. She was still smoking as a teenager. And if Marty had not taught George McFly how to stand up for himself, she still would have came out to be a chain-smoking alcoholic mother. So it's weird.
With fake titties.
She wouldn't have had that only in the alternate timeline, but in the original timeline, bad mom. Alternate 1985 timeline, bad mom.
But also we forgot. That's true. That's true. But
in the third movie, where she didn't play Lorraine, but she played the like weird accent, like Irish people, she was a great mom. She took care of injured Marty. They like gave him a gun. They like brought him up to speed on how the West works. Like they were like, look, man, if you're gonna go out there, first of all, take off the pink cowboy gear. Nobody wears this. You're gonna need this. You're gonna need a gun. This is how it fucking works. Don't say this or you'll be shot. Like, they actually helped him. So, but that wasn't Lorraine. That wasn't his mom. So the one time that character actually helped Marty, it wasn't even her. So I'm sorry. I love Back to the Future. I know people say it's a perfect movie. It's not a perfect movie, but it's close. But Lorraine McFly, bad mom, dude.
Bad mom? All right. Bad mom.
Oh, looks like Jesse took me out of or maybe took himself outside of the show. So we're going to wait for him to come back in. He was screen sharing, so I'm not quite sure.
I'm back.
Oh, there he is.
When I was hitting the next slide, I hit my mouse in a weird way so that it caused it to do something weird.
So I always have like one or two backups ready to go in case something crashes on the show and I'm by myself. Like, I don't want it to be a Garth moment where he's like, I'm having a good time. Like, I don't want to have that Garth moment of not being able to host. So I always have alternate shit ready to go. I was about to launch in to talking shit about Carrie's mom, but you came back. So
we could talk about Carrie's mom.
I know it's gonna come up. So I'll wait. I know it's gonna come up. So Lorraine McFly, bad mom, dude.
Yeah. Then we got Kitty McCormick or Kitty Corman. Yeah, I can't read today.
Yeah,
that's
Kitty,
show.
Good mom.
But she's a great example. She's the best mom. You're right. I mean, she's the best mom. Like, her alcoholism is one of my favorite things about this show.
And she doesn't care that her kids or kids' friends smoke weed. Like, doesn't care at all. Like, just leave her. She's a nurse. She just wants to be left alone when she gets home to have her drinks, not have to bother anybody, and then go to fucking bed, dude.
There's a
Like,
reason.
I get it.
There's a reason why the Foreman house is the place to smoke marijuana, because it was
Yes,
the cool house, and she was the cool mom, man, and she
she
took care
was.
of everybody's kid. She took care of everybody's
She
kid.
did.
She was one like that. She was that type of mom where I like everybody knew. Everybody had a friend group, and in that friend group, someone's mom was the Kitty Foreman mom,
Yeah, yeah. Everybody had that mom in their group. Yep.
yeah, my one friend, Mrs. K's, she was the Kitty Foreman mother. She used to like take care of all us, make sure we all ate. If any of us were injured, she was also a nurse, so maybe it's something with nurses. I don't know.
I mean, there you go. But no, I totally agree. She took care of those kids. She gave them advice. I mean, how many times did she have to pull Kelso aside and be like, "What the fuck is your problem?"
Dude, I
Like,
love when you do that.
so, like, she was the mom. She was almost like a friend, but she was also an authoritator as well. She didn't care that they smoked, but then like one or two times she did. And then I remember specifically I forget what the trigger was, but there was an episode where she was pissed and wanted a cigarette. She went downstairs. They were all smoking. So it's like just like Cloud City down there. And she was like, "There are 6 of you in this room. You come down here every day for hours and hours and hours. I know you smoke weed. I know you smoke cigarettes." She's like, "You're not fooling anybody. Someone give me a fucking cigarette." And then it's just like, it doesn't show who gives it to her, because then it pans in right on her face.
Yeah.
Tight frame. You just see the cigarette enter the frame and the lighter enter the frame, and she's like, "Thank you." It's great, man. So she's pretty good mom.
She's a great mom. She's an excellent mom. I loved it. No, she's great. All right, let's see who else we got on the list here, guys. All right, right now it's coming up blank. Oh no! All right, there it is. Okay, wait. Oh my god, I just saw one of the moms. Dorothy Boyd, Jerry Maguire. I don't know.
I'll admit, I've seen this movie once. I actually tried to watch it like within the last rolling calendar year, and I couldn't get more than 20 minutes into it. This is just not a movie for me, so I can't even speak to this. I can't even
speak to it either. It's one of those movies where once you know the greatest lines from the movie, you don't feel like you need to watch it anymore.
But I remember, like, when it came out, it was super popular. Everybody was watching it. I watched it. I didn't even remember it because I was just like, I don't understand why everybody likes this movie. And then, like I said, tried to watch it again, same thing. So if you like it, great. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the. So do we want to make an uneducated assertion that Renee Zellweger is a terrible mother in that movie? Let's do it.
You think she is?
I'm just guessing, man, because it's Renee Zellweger. Terrible mother. Let's do it.
Terrible mother. I'll go with that. Terrible mother. All right. Let's see. Here's the next one.
Oh, dude, Stifflers Mom?
Stifflers Mom!
But you can't call her Janine. She wants you to call her Stifflers Mom.
Wants you to call her Stifflers Mom. Yeah. She doesn't like that.
She sets up house parties for the kids. She buys them cakes. She lets them fuck in the house. Like,
and she hangs out at the party sometimes.
She fucks her son's kids. Like, so look, I mean, like, Stiffler's mom is definitely the mom we all wanted in our group. But yes. Stiffler's mom is an absolute bad mom. There is no parenting going on whatsoever.
She is a horrible
kids
mom.
Are out of control. Like, I'm assuming there's no dad, so she's living off the alimony and child support in that big house. Like,
yes.
No, bad mom. Bad mom.
Bad mom. I mean, okay, let me try to be devil's advocate here. Let me try to be devil's advocate here in this case.
She fucked her son's friends. Bad mom. What is this, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett shit? Like, come on, man. Bad mom.
Underage when she fucked one of them?
No,
he was 18. Yeah, Finch was 18.
Finch was 18.
Well, we didn't say it wasn't gross. It just wasn't illegal. That's all.
I feel like
different things, Sarah.
It should still be rape. I feel like that should still be rape.
Well, it's not. Don't use the R word because we'll get taken down.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. No.
What? And Facebook.
No, don't let her say it. Come on.
Don't
say it.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. No. I know what you're saying, honey. I know what you're saying. It is creepy.
It absolutely is. That's why I say bad mom.
You said bad mom. I'm just saying. We can. We can watch the movies afterwards.
Is Sarah gonna like lay this out for you, like some like crazy argument that like will
she's
be
gonna be like Charlie Day in that meme where it's
the
like
Walt, dude, his crazy Walt.
he's got
like,
the crazy wall.
3 cigarettes hanging out of her mouth, like a glass of wine. Like,
You know that okay, so the person that he's looking for is Penn's Sylvia. That's the character he's looking for when he's doing that. I think he's trying to pronounce Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I think like that's I think that's part of the joke of like he keeps saying the name, but it's actually the state he's actually muttering.
All right,
like,
next mom.
All right, next mom. Let's see what the next
mom. Bad mom.
All right, yeah.
But we all wanted that type of mom in our group. But
oh my God!
Well, you could roll this in with Goonies too.
Yeah.
With Mrs. Fratelli, just the absolute worst mom. Like okay with her, like committing crimes, felonies, like no big deal. Yeah,
Aaron!
Yeah. And then what did she get in return? She got a basketball in her face and it smashed it. So there we go.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. No, I love Throw Mama from the Train. That is one of my favorite Danny DeVito films.
But the cool thing is that we know Axl Rose has invented a time machine because he came back in time to start an acting career in the 80s. So we know the technology is there. We got to get there now, okay? Just got to get there.
Let's roll this shit into the Nobel. Like, look, we're not saying we can invent time traveling, but we can definitively prove it existed.
It happened.
It will exist.
Maybe Axel fell into some anomaly, like crazy theoretical physics, like sinkhole, and then it threw him back in time. And they were like, "Oh shit, you're here!" And then just moved right in.
You like how they say that you can hear a picture? I can fucking hear this picture. Like I can hear.
We both made the same sound. We knew what it was.
We didn't plan this. We didn't even know she was going to be on the list, and we made the same sound. Oh my God, that's
absolutely.
So weird.
I would say that, like, in terms of performance, I still think obviously Throw Mama from the Train was better performance-wise, but memorable characters, it's definitely Goonie. It's definitely Mrs. Fratelli.
100%.
You call this water? It's wet, ain't it? Drink it. Like, oh my God, that's a mom right there, dude. I don't care what you think about this water. Fucking drink it.
I love the one scene in this movie. It still cracks me up when Danny DeVito tries to kill her by blowing the trumpet in her ear really hard.
Oh my God, I remember that. And then
she wakes up. Holy shit! I had Louis Armstrong try to kill me.
But it's the way she says, "Holy shit!" Like it's just like, oh my God.
Like, this movie is so dark. It's so dark. Shit. The plot, basically the plot for people who have never seen this movie, it's Danny DeVito's character is like he goes to see the movie Strangers on a Train, and he's like, "Oh, I could do that in my real life." That's what happens. I loved it. Oh shit! It's basically this movie is Horrible Bosses before it was Horrible Bosses. That's the best thing.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Even to the point where Horrible Bosses even references this movie at one point, either in the first or the second one. They reference it. So
all I gotta say is just make sure you watch Deadly Friend. Like, just watch it.
Watch what?
Deadly Friend.
Deadly Friend. Okay.
Just that, Jesse. I know you haven't seen it.
I haven't. It's on my list. I want to talk about it. I want to go into it blind.
Send me the text message when you watch it.
Okay.
All right. Who we got? Edith?
Those were the days.
I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, All in the Family was a couple of years before my time. I was born in '81. So by the time I was watching TV, starting to understand stuff, like my parents would watch reruns of it. But it would be just like the same thing with MASH. Like, look. All in the Family was an amazing show. MASH was an amazing show. But when you're 7 years old, those aren't your shows. And when your parents are watching the reruns because they were their shows, you dip out of the room and go play Nintendo, go watch something else,
Except for one person we know. She's sitting in the room with me right now.
Of course, Sarah, born in the year 2000 or beyond, is a massive All in the Family fan.
No, massive MASH fan.
Oh, MASH fan.
Massive.
My dad did not like children's cartoons So instead,
He made you watch MASH.
yeah, I want
Watch this or nothing else. Quit
So
crying.
here's the best part. Sarah never understood the meme where it's like, remember that where it's like how you knew you had to go to bed when you were a kid? It's the guy, someone's watching TV and then the theme song comes on and he goes to bed. Sarah didn't get that joke because she was like, "Oh, that's my show."
It was because I'm old enough. It was either MASH or it was the American flag with the national anthem, and the channel was about to go out for the rest of the night. So you had that too.
Let me put it this way. I have a very unhealthy attachment to Alan Alda, and my dad is like 100% to blame on that.
Yeah.
100%.
Like she wants to go to Toledo just so she can go to Tony Paco's.
I can't even eat hot dogs, but I need to go.
I mean, we could go and I'll just eat them for you, and you could pretend to eat them. We'll even take pictures of them in your mouth, so it looks like you're.
There you go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Oh no, this woman's a diehard MASH fan. It's
hilarious.
That's really interesting. I did not know that, Sarah, about you. That's interesting.
It was MASH and Bewitched because my dad.
Oh, I love Bewitched. I watched that shit on Nick at Night when I was a kid.
Dude, I have the complete disc set for MASH and Bewitched.
Nice.
And my dad and I would that's all we would watch.
You know, I think as an adult, I'd be willing to go back and give MASH a shot and just see how I felt about it.
You know what? I will say this. That show was very ahead of its time.
It's very.
Oh, absolutely. The writing was spectacular.
It's even relevant today.
It's kind of scary that it's relevant today.
It's very scary. It's super scary. Like there's this one episode. It's one of my favorites. And it's super dark. It's the dumbest thing. So what happens is there's this guy named 5 o'clock Charlie. Every day at 5 o'clock, he tries to bomb their camp and kill them. But unfortunately, he's a shitty pilot and he has shitty aim. So they all go outside and bet to see if he'll ever get close to the camp.
I like that. It's good. I like that.
And then what happens is the stickler in the MASH hospital, he wants to shoot 5 o'clock Charlie down, and the rest of the camp try to save him because it's the only entertainment they have. They're trying.
He has to keep coming. We'll have
trying to save someone who's trying to kill them, and it's like
that's funny.
But isn't it when he finally? Oh wait, no, that's the other one where the missile lands in the camp.
Oh, that's a different one. It's propaganda. It's propaganda. Yeah. But anyways, no, that's a good one. Everybody, Sarah, give it up for her. Let's go to the next one. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Well, look, this woman put up with a non-providing man her entire life. And I mean, look, I understand Al works hard for what little money he has, and then that wife and them kids and that dog, they just take his fucking money, dude. So he doesn't want to do shit after work. He doesn't want to fuck. He doesn't want to cuddle. He doesn't want to make out. He wants to be left alone to just chill until it's time to go to sleep and wake up and do it all again. Like, I mean, that's, for any woman to stay in that type of relationship, dude, Peggy Bundy. But let's be honest. Let's look at how they took care of the kids. They let the kids fend for themselves. The eldest daughter was a slut. The youngest son was like a perv.
Yeah.
They never did anything as a family. Like shit was always falling apart. They were always teaching their kids to cheat and do the wrong thing and stuff. So, I gotta say, bad mom.
It's okay. Sorry, there's a dog outside. It's okay. There's a dog outside.
Somebody's ready to go.
She's like, this dog's like, I'm ready to fucking kill this dog. The dog's gone. You can't see now. Oh my God. Anyways, so yeah, no, I would say bad mom, but apparently, that's the point of it.
But I enjoy it. Right. That's the point.
Okay.
You're right. That's the point is they're a bad family, but because they're a bad family, they're actually a very tight family. The Bundys stick together no matter what. So even though they're a bad family, they're a good family because that's what actually unites them.
Yeah.
So I like that it's kind of that like double standard. That's again, I don't need to sell anybody on why this is a fantastic show. That's just one reason why.
This show basically stuck its thumb in the conventional family sitcom. They were like, you want your happy endings, you want your characters that are likable. No, you're not getting that with this show. And it made them even more likable because they were just they weren't great, but they were perfect in our opinion.
Well, I mean, that was a great time too. So think about it. It came out at the end of the '80s, and Peggy doesn't have a job. She doesn't do much to assist with managing the life. Right? She smokes cigarettes and drinks and spends money and focuses on the non-essentials. But again, that's what makes it so good, is because again, you have these disconnected parents, but yet the family is super tight with each other.
Yeah. No, it basically it was a huge reflection of the times,
Yeah.
and that's why the show it was a juggernaut, and it's still watched to this day because it's so good. I remember I used to wake up at it would be on any time of the day. I remember waking up
Oh yeah.
5 a.m. for school, and I would watch this. I remember watching midday. It would be on TV Land. It's a show that is just so damn fun, and also I love anything that has a Youngstown native in it. All
Ah,
right. Ed
well,
O'Neill's Youngstown native, Ursuline High School with me and him. He's an Ursuline alum and YSU alum. So I went both. So yeah. So he's a fellow alumnus with me.
and that's funny that you bring that up because um there is still at least one cable channel that's running Married with Children today.
Oh, 100%.
So
It's probably
there's a
CBS.
reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a reason for that. There's a reason why Married with Children is still on at least one, if not more, daily cable channels, and Growing Pains is not. There is a reason for that. Now, I'm not talking about the channels dedicated to retro programming. I'm talking about those other channels. Yeah, it's filler for that time slot, but it's not a themed retro channel. It's a straight up channel, and they're running Married with Children. Don't see, Growing Pains getting that.
No.
You don't see Family Ties getting that, but Married with Children gets that. So
Ever since ABC Family became freeform, that was done away a long time ago. But anyway,
great show. Watch it if you haven't. I actually watched through the whole thing a couple of years ago. Hadn't done that in a super long time, and it was great. It was all brand new again, so definitely watch it.
There you have it. Let's see what else. Speaking of Family Ties,
Meredith Baxter. This is one of TV's mom's, like, useless moms. So you've got
the way you built it up, you were like, this is the worst mom ever.
Like, so look at like Family Ties and like Growing Pains. Those are two really good examples. What do the moms actually do in those shows? Like, compare it to what Kitty Foreman does. What do these moms do?
I couldn't answer it.
When I try to go back and watch these old sitcoms, like I can't. Like, I tried to watch Family Ties and I couldn't watch it. I tried to watch Growing Pains and I couldn't watch it. Somehow I was able to get through Home Improvement, but that's because my dad was all about that show in the 90s, and so there's a little more nostalgia there. But I watched, we watched all these sitcoms and we just never stuck with them. Like Roseanne, I stuck with, and like a Home Improvement, and that was about it. All the others ended up getting abandoned at some point because it was just like, what are you doing? This is not a normal family. And they all have crazy jobs, these huge houses, like a mom that doesn't have a job, but then the mom doesn't really do anything. She's just there to acknowledge what the other people are doing, to then provide the other parent a problem to solve that may or may not have to do something with the mom. But then the mom has to take sides with the kid and then pull the dad aside and say, this is why we're not going to do what you want to do. And then everybody lives happily ever after. And it just like, after a time, you're just like, I can't keep watching this over and over.
The mothers were very much placeholders.
They didn't know how to write them. They didn't know what to do with them. You're right. So it was just like, that guy standing on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise. Dude, he's a high-ranking officer. He's in a ton of shots. Sometimes he does shit. What's his name? Oh, I don't know. Oh, he died in season 5. Oh, shit, I forgot. Like, it's like there's relevancy there, but nobody remembers because they never do anything.
I would argue that Roseanne was the first time they really knew what to do with a sitcom mom.
Yep.
Well, because it was about her.
But
I mean,
it was about her. That's why the mom
Yeah.
was the main character. No other sitcoms was the mom the lead. It was always the dad or the kids. But in Roseanne, the mom was the lead, and that was what was
and it was a
completely
lot
different.
more realistic. Like I
Yeah,
love
they
that
tried to make it
sometimes
real.
I love the episodes where there was times where you didn't know if they were going to make ends meet. You
Yep.
didn't know if the episode was
Yep.
going to end happy, and no matter what, even if it did end happy, it would always end with a big laugh, like and something like this sort of like sense of humor. If you have it, you'll survive no matter what situation you're in, and it was very rewarding. It was very rewarding to watch. It taught me to have a sense of humor no matter what situation you're
Yeah.
ever in.
Yeah.
And because I think after Roseanne's sitcom, I think that's when they started figuring out like, okay, the mom is a character.
We need
You know
to
what I
be
mean?
more dynamic.
It's not, and that's when I think that's when I think that's when you start getting like characters like Kitty Foreman and all that stuff.
Oh, agreed. I totally agree.
Yeah,
Totally
people
agree.
were like, "Oh, we know how to make the mom funny. We know how to make the mom kind of this high." Like one of the funniest moms in a movie that I saw one time, and it's not really well known, and it doesn't get enough credit, was The Legend of the Drunken Master with Jackie Chan. The mother was this comical relief character who was promoting his alcoholism so he could be a good fighter and save
I
the
love
day. And her and Jackie Chan would manipulate the father so that the Jackie Chan could become this hero. And it was very funny. Like she pretended she was pregnant at one point. Like it was very funny. And it was like, oh wow, that's great comedy right there. You know what I mean? And it's like, and they figured it out. Like we can make that character funny. It doesn't have to be a placeholder. It doesn't have to be, we got to give, we have to put a mom character in there because it's a show about moms. So yeah. And real quick, so I'll put this out there to everybody. Who's your favorite TV moms? Make sure you comment and let us know. Let's keep going on the list because we're getting to the bottom of the hour. I want to make sure we try to get close to this list.
But like, it's nice that you get what I'm saying because it's like so Meredith Baxter, great mom, right?
Yeah,
because again, all
she's
of
a great
those
mom because by default.
Right, they were all written that way as default because they didn't know how to write those characters. And then if you look at so for example, Modern Family with Claire Dunphy, great mom. She's
Great
there
mom.
for her husband, there for her kids, there for the family, there for the community, has a sense of humor. Yeah, she gets pissed and melts down every now and then, but so does everybody. But she's got good spirits. She's into the shit everybody else is. She's involved. Like, great mom, Claire Dunphy, great mom. You figured out how to write TV moms. So that's an example of a great TV mom right there.
There you have it. Now I never seen the Partridge Family, so I can't really answer this.
I watched a lot of that on Nick at Night when I was in my early years, but I'll be honest, I don't really remember a whole lot of that. That was just that weird time that it was just a little bit outside of my reach to where like I really got into it. So I overview of the show fine, but breaking down individual characters, I've really got nothing. But it's a 70s show, so I'm thinking it's gonna kind of be me in the middle,
Yeah, no, I understand. Jenny Myers, Better Off Dead.
What do you think? I'm 50-50.
It depends. I mean, for the type of character that she's playing in there, I'm going to say no. But I think that's the purpose of her being that way. I don't know.
I was trying to see if I could find a quick, little blurb that I could bring up and talk about. This actually was going to require a lot more reading. I'm sure.
I didn't know this was going to be on the list. So I didn't expect this one.
Yeah. I'm not
how to answer this question because, I haven't seen the movie in a while, and I would only feel comfortable if I could dissect the movie and pick out examples. But as a gut feeling, do I feel I don't know. And maybe it's just
good mom.
What?
Good mom. We're gonna go with good mom. So here's my thing. Like I wasn't a huge John Cusack fan in the 80s and 90s. I didn't watch all those cliche movies he did. So I have to snap myself and get, okay, this is the one we're talking about. This is the one we're talking about. So Better Off Dead, I know I've maybe seen twice, maybe 3 times on a good day. Might have been partying one of those 3 times. So from what I remember, she was a good mom, but I might be totally off. But hey, guys, roast me in the comments. They just weren't my
Wait,
kind
hold
of
on.
movies back then.
Wait. Let me make sure I'm okay. Yeah, okay. No, I take that back. She's. I'm like looking. I'm just looking it up. No. She was good. She was a good mom. She was a good mom. I might be thinking. No offense. I love John Cusack, and I hate to admit this. Because it is something I have to admit. Sometimes his movies blur together. Like I know this.
I agree. I just got done saying that. I totally agree. I feel the exact same.
Like I was like thinking about. I'm like, wait a second. Like John Cusack, in my opinion, he is a good actor, and there are a few movies where he peak delivers, and then the rest of them, he's great, but the movie isn't like groundbreaking enough. Like I think his best movie, one of his best movies, is 1408. It's a Stephen King adaptation. It's a work of art. I love it.
You were able to identify that, just like I could say, like Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh
right?
my god!
You can identify something. You could find Con Air, right? So like,
oh my god!
But here's the thing. Look, this is the difference, though. We can name all of these, but then I group all of his teenage, early 20s shit into just like one thing. So it's like all those movies everybody knows and loves, I'm over here with. But all of his like mid-90s on films, I'm over here with them. So it's just, I just have this weird thing with John Cusack.
Have you ever seen Grosse Point Blank?
Again, one time we rented it as a family. We started watching it. I got bored as fuck, so I just dipped out, you know?
There was a scene. That movie is hard to watch, but it has one scene that makes me laugh so hard. And I didn't get it until I saw it a second time.
I don't think my parents like that one, if I remember it correctly.
Basically, for those who don't know, he's a hitman that goes to his high school graduation. When he goes back to his hometown, his childhood home has been demolished, and there's a quick stop store. And so throughout the movie, he's randomly always in the quick stop store. And I was like, why is he always in the quick stop store? And then it just dawned on me. I'm like, oh, he has no home in that town. That's the closest thing he has to a home.
Well, maybe he's just living in the View Askew universe then.
Yeah, I just thought like, yeah, that too. But I thought that was like a really clever joke. I was like, oh, that's funny. That's why I didn't catch that.
So I'm definitely going. I'm now that you brought this up, I'm absolutely going to rewatch this. One, because as an adult, hearing the premise again, I'm all in on that shit. That sounds funny as fuck. Now I'm looking at the cast. Holy shit. The cast
is crazy, isn't it?
I will be watching this.
Isn't the cast crazy?
That's my God, dude. Cast. Yeah, it absolutely is. I will be watching this. I'm actually really excited to watch it. So
yeah. The next one is Helen Parr, Elastigirl.
I would say good mom because she took care of her kids when she tried to. She thought she was doing the best thing by trying to suppress their power and just live normally. And maybe she pushed that a little too far, but you could understand the why behind it. She's trying to protect not only her kids, but the rest of the world. I could get behind that, but she pivoted. And while she may not have pivoted when she needed to, she still did it. And she did it for her kids and for the sake of getting through the narrative, obviously. But nonetheless, she supported her kids when the chips were down, and it was like, hey, mom, the only way out of this is to really all be superheroes. She was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. That's who we are. Let's do it. So she's always got her kids and her husband's back. Always, always, always has good intentions. I say good mom.
I say good mom, too. Let's see. All right. We got a few more to go before we get to the bottom of the list. Let's see. We'll do a
couple of these.
Let's do a couple rapid fire. Mrs. Bsby, the sister of Nim. Didn't see this movie, or I saw it years ago on Nickelodeon, so I can't I don't remember this movie enough to
I
give
will
an answer.
say this is a good one to watch. It is a dark story. I passed on it and never really had another opportunity, but I am aware, and this actually might be one I should probably watch because it is actually a pretty dark story and it's supposed to be really good. So that might be one for you to throw on the list as well. Let's keep going, Jesse.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is. Claire Dunphy.
Told you.
Yep. I would say good mom. Good mom as well.
Told you. Absolutely.
Joan Crawford's Mommy Dearest? No.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it could be a good mom in the right context. You know, this is like one of my wife's favorite movies. I wish she was on the show to talk about it. This is just like her. This is like one of her films, man. This is one of hers.
This is no. Oh my God, no. I'm gonna say Bad Mom on this one.
Yeah, Bad Mom, dude. Bad Mom.
Florida Evans on Good Times. Good mom. Good mom.
Good mom.
Marie Barone. Good mom. Good mom.
Yeah, I mean, people would argue that. Look, a lot of people say that she abused Ray and she hated the grandparents. Hey, good mom, man. Come on.
Wait. No. Marie's the grandmother.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the wife. Oh, you're talking about Doris Roberts. Yeah, dude.
Doris Roberts. I'm gonna say good mom. And listen, I know some people could argue that she's not because she's so mean to Deborah and all stuff. I'm from an Italian family. This woman reminds me of my grandmother so badly. So by default, I got to say good mom all the way.
Okay, go ahead. I'll give that to you. This is
you
show in my house. So
yeah, I gotta say it that way. Helen Griswold, any vacation movie?
Bad mom, dude. So okay, look. Helen, I am convinced that the Helen character is just permanently on Bsby's, like every movie.
Oh
like,
my
she
God.
lives this suburban life, no job, husband's away, raising the kids. She's always checked out. She's always disconnected. Now, she catches shit and she gets on it when it's happening, but she's checked out, man.
She's checked out.
She's checked out all over the place. I think I think her character's a Bsby character. So I say bad mom, even though I love every movie, including, well, not every movie, but I like Vegas. I like European. I know a lot of people shit on those. I still like them. The second Christmas Vacation we don't really talk about, but yeah. So I mean, I love the films and the character, but bad mom, she's on Bsby's.
Yeah. All right. Olivia Walton and the Waltons.
Oh, come on, come on. Just for the wholesomeness, man. It's the Waltons. This is what they tried to bring us back to in the 90s when everybody was bitching about The Simpsons.
That's
George
true.
Bush's famous speech. He'd be less like The Simpsons and more like the Waltons. I'm like, fuck you, man. I remember when that speech was on TV.
I never seen this show, so I couldn't even answer it.
Skip it.
Skip it. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. Mrs. Gump.
She looks like a hardworking mom. Oh, Mrs. Gump, excellent mom. She fucked the principal to get him into school. That's a good mom right there. Absolutely. And she did it with him saying the most absurd shit in bed. Good mom. Good mom.
Good mom. Claire Huxtable. Good mom.
Good mom.
Good mom. All right. Now we're in the top 4. All right. So let's break these down. Good mom.
She's there for the entire family. She has her meltdowns, but she's always there. Good mom.
Golden Girls. Sophia. Oh my. Good mom.
Dude, good mom. Because she's there to check the other ladies and make sure that they don't make the same mistakes they made in their 30s in their 50s. So good mom. Even though she never takes her own advice. Good mom.
She keeps it real.
Yep.
Sarah Connor.
Horrible mother, dude. Horrible mother. Oh my God, she ruined her son's life and got him killed in the canon. At least we all hate that fucking movie, but still, yeah, dude, horrible mom. Oh my God.
All right, and Florence Henderson.
I mean, in the context of the Brady Bunch, good mom. You know,
I hate that this is at the top of the list because I feel like by default you have to say Florence. Like this isn't even like a debate. Not to say that I think Florence Henderson's the greatest mama, but it's like, all right, which person do you think is a better human being? Mussolini or Mother Teresa. And it's like, Mother Teresa. I gotta say Mother Teresa. I don't. She's not my vote, but I gotta vote that way because I don't want to vote the other way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no. But yeah, okay. Well, real quick, we got 2 more minutes left. But who would
honorable
you say?
Mention?
Let's do some honorable mentions.
Honorable mention: Carrie's mom, dude.
Carrie's mom.
Holy shit.
Jason's mom.
Who?
Jason's mom.
Oh, Mrs. Voorhees? I mean, she was really just trying to get. Bad mom.
She couldn't let. She. You know what? Here's
the thing. It wasn't her fault he died. That wasn't her negligence. That was the counselor's negligence.
And she was gonna make them pay. Look.
So here's my thing. Hold on. If the Deadly Viper assassination squad can kill Beatrix and she comes back and everybody's cool with her getting revenge on them, then why can't the same thing happen with Friday the 13th? His mom had nothing to do with that. He died, so she came back and got her revenge. Isn't that cool? Like, I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know, but I think she's a good mom. I know we're gonna get a prequel series, and I know some people are upset about that, but don't be.
Yeah, I don't want it.
No.
We don't need to know anything. We're good.
No. Here's the thing. The guy that's behind it
doesn't matter.
He's fucking 3 for 3 with horror TV shows.
Okay, well, give me the name of those shows.
Hannibal.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I told you.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me laugh. Because you were like, okay.
I didn't hide it. Keep going.
Well, Pushing Daisies was one of them. But
I heard that was good. I didn't watch it, but I heard it was good.
The guy just knows how to write that darkish humor, dark horror and stuff like that. When it comes to horror TV shows, Fuller and Don Mancini know how to make horror TV shows. And by example, if you've seen this season of Chucky, you know what I'm talking about. But the point is, if he has won enough credits with me, where if he said I wanted to remake Psycho, I would be like, well, let's see what you got. He's won that many credits with me. I'd be like, all right, let's see what you got.
Okay, so we got to go. Lightning round. Ready?
Lightning.
Okay, Norma Bates, absolutely. And I get it that it was Norman like the whole time, but that's okay because he was pretending to be her. And then we got a little bit of her. So, yeah, absolutely. She drove her son to kill her, and then he donned her mantle. Good mom. Good mom. I was just kind of like looking through a list here, and one really triggered my memory that I didn't think about, and that's why it's all flooding in now. She-Devil with Roseanne and Meryl Streep. Now, look, man, you want to talk about a crazy mom? She blew up her own fucking house and ruined Meryl Streep's life to teach her shitty kids and shitty husband a lesson, and she ended out on top at the end, and all of them ended on the bottom. Good mom.
I'm gonna give that as a good mom.
Good job. Played all those cards perfectly.
All right. Well, hey, that's all the time we got today. I just want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. And make sure you catch up with past episodes of At the Grounds Table on Facebook and YouTube. Next week, I won't be. I'm going to be off, but you'll be on because I will be at the Funny Bone again. So things are picking up for me comedy-wise. I'm very excited for that. So thank you guys for all coming out and supporting me. But until next time, I'm Jesse.
And I'm John.
And you've been sitting at the Grounds Table. Thank you and have a wonderful night, everybody. Take care. Take care, everyone.